The community honors our fallen heroes. A local school is home to hundreds of bikers. A new Center for the Arts opens with great fanfare. There's a new car show in town, and the city engages the community with a new art project. These stories and more are coming your way as Lawndale Living begins right now. Hello and welcome to Lawndale Living, the show that features everything Lawndale. I'm your host, Anita Callett-Barry. The community center continues to make headway towards its year-end completion date. Workers have framed the interior walls and have been installing the electrical wiring and plumbing. And now drywall is beginning to go up. Residents have commented that the building has been going up very quickly and that they can't wait to see it finished. Stay tuned to Lawndale Community Television as we will continue to keep you up to date on the new community center's progress. The West Basin Water District, Golden State Water Company, and the Lawndale Library recently sponsored a landscape workshop to teach residents how they can develop their very own ocean-friendly garden. Residents were taught how to use native plants and water-efficient irrigation devices to help reduce wet weather runoff pollution into our oceans. If you'd like to find out more about how you can develop your own ocean-friendly garden, you can call the South Bay Energy Savings Center at area code 310-371-4633. The city recently celebrated Lawndale's fallen heroes at the Memorial Day ceremony here at the City Hall. Local, state, and federal dignitaries were there to recall the sacrifices of those Lawndale residents who served in our armed forces. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to cover the event.
I want to take this time first to say welcome to each one of you people that have taken time out of this Memorial Day. Beautiful. It's not just a river day. It's not just an ocean day. It's a day to pause and remember the sacrifices that were made that we may enjoy this freedom that we enjoy. And let me tell you, it isn't free. It's cost dearly.
Today, we hold very, very special thoughts for all of our veterans. And today, we give special attention to our World War II vets. We don't have many of them left around. They paid a tremendous price for our freedom, and we should always remember to honor them.
Someone once said that many give something, but some give everything. They just gave everything on behalf of the freedoms that we enjoy.
As we sit here today and we reflect on how great this country is and all the benefits that we are afforded, it's not because of any politician that is here today. It's not because of any judge that or anybody else. It's because of the men and women in uniform.
That I'm able to be here and able to speak and show my gratitude.
Lucille J. Smith School and the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department recently held an event to help students learn more about the importance of bike safety. The event featured a parade of bicycles that numbered in the hundreds, and Lawndale Living was there to capture the pageantry.
This is our second annual bike parade. When I started working in Lawndale, I realized a lot of students didn't have bikes or weren't informed about helmet safety when riding their bike. So it was one of my passions to encourage the students here at our school to wear their helmets when they ride their bikes. So one way of doing that was to have a bike parade.
I have a first grader here, and it's very important to get our kids out and be active so they can stay healthy. She just learned how to ride her bike a couple weeks ago, and she did it all by herself today, and so it's a great accomplishment, and it helps the kids feel better about themselves and achieve more in their lives.
Our school is really on track to teach kids about healthy lifestyles. One of them is about nutrition, but the other piece is about staying active. And the first year we had maybe 30, 32 bikes. This year we have hundreds.
It was fantastic to see a lot more students riding their bikes, and we had the Lawndale Sheriff's Department out here to encourage helmet safety.
Do you know why you have to wear a helmet? Don't get hurt, don't get hit by cars when you're riding, walking the streets, okay?
We're here to support the bike parade event that the school's put on for, I believe, 2 years now. And they're invited to bring their bikes to school, wear all their safety equipment, obey the rules of the road, and we're here to support that and further educate them on the positive things in bike riding and taking the right safety measures when you are riding your bikes.
So that's what my goal was, is really just to encourage families and students to ride their bike with their helmets and to see what fun exercise can be.
Environmental Charter High School recently celebrated Earth Day with a festival where ECHS students conducted lectures, demonstrations, and entertainment to guest students as well as local residents. Topics included social science, environmental science, and environmental conservation practices. And Lawndale Living was there to catch the festivities.
Well, Earth Day is basically a time we have a lot of problems in society nowadays, you know, within the environment, etc., food. And we teach other little kids about how we can be sustainable. Why let somebody else do something you could do yourself? How I see it, how can we look at the earth and say, you know what can I do to make a difference?
I make sure all the visiting students come in and get greeted and have a student guide to make sure that they walk around and see all of the wonderful exhibits that are around. Every student here has a role, so either they're doing a booth, the seniors are their guides. We have interactive booths, they're doing a trash relay right here, and they've got some other fun stuff going on, so every student at the school has a role in Earth Day.
We're educating the public. We're starting with the kids so that they could tell their parents, and then they could spread the word, like the Green Ambassador message of how it's helping the environment as well as their health. My booth is about organic and conventional food to tell the kids like the difference between the two, like how it's better to eat organic than conventional because of all the pesticides in them. It's just giving them the message, the green message, in like simple words so they could spread it along.
Our topic is about energy and how to save energy. It helps them learn because some kids waste energy, and we want to help them to save the energy to help the planet.
Environmental Charter High School recently received a $160,000 grant from Chevron to augment science, technology, engineering, and math programs. The Centinela Valley Union High School District recently celebrated the grand opening of its new Centinela Valley Center for the Arts. The long-awaited facility is a state-of-the-art performance venue that features a 1,200-seat theater that will be shared by the community. And once again, Lawndale Living has the inside story.
When Cesar Martinez sits down at the piano, he doesn't want to stop.
Because whenever I have a problem, music's always been there for me.
His parents, he tells us, don't fully support his music ambition. Music helps him escape that reality. Music gives him purpose. And because he's a student in the Centinela Valley Union High School District, music could one day catapult him into a successful career as a pianist. The district is now in the business of making dreams in the world of the performing arts come true.
Pretty much a theater teacher, film teacher's dream come true.
Introducing the Centinela Valley Union High School District's newest addition, the Center for the Arts. A 6-story, 50,000 square foot, 1,200-seat, state-of-the-art theater built to prepare students for careers in the entertainment industry with or without a college degree. Amazing what good things happen over time. Construction started almost 10 years ago.
As they say, good things come to those who wait, right? And this is the good thing.
It's actually a great thing. Prior to completion, Chris Perdue, director of the district's Media Arts Academy, taught classes in pretty small quarters.
40 sets of cameras, microphones, tripods, all shoved into the corner, and a little 8x10 space for us to be able to rehearse for all of our shows.
Now, he has a whole stage, complete with an orchestra pit.
The students here feel like professionals, which is sort of the point of our program, which is to say we want to give them a professional level experience.
Which is exactly what they're getting. The center has a production studio, costume shop, everything a professional theater would offer, if not more. It's not something high school students usually have access to.
The older generation should not underestimate the ability of the youngsters today.
This center is one of Superintendent Jose Fernandez's biggest accomplishments. He considers the performing arts a critical part of education, especially with the district so close to Hollywood.
Entertainment is one of the major employers.
Cesar Martinez is very aware of that fact. He pictures himself on the center stage one day performing his music.
This facility will be around for way over 100 years.
Hopefully the reputation of the place will be they do good work there.
If it is, hopefully Cesar's dream of becoming a professional musician will come true.
One of the first events held at the Center for the Arts was the 2011 South Bay Film Festival. The festival provides a showcase for high school student films and networking opportunities for student filmmakers to share ideas, collaborate, and to give them a leg up for success in college and career. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to capture the event.
Has been going on since 2004, but this is the first time that it's been held at the new Center for the Arts, and it's going to provide an opportunity for students to show their films in more of a professional situation.
It's going to be an amazing night for all the filmmakers, all the industry people that are here, all the community members that are here.
We've had over 100 movies produced by students from Southern California submitted, and there are 16 that are going to be viewed here today.
I like making music videos, so I don't have to deal with audio recording. And I have 2 music videos showing tonight. Let Me In was about a guy that gets in a car crash after drinking. And I Want You Back was about a guy that gets dumped by his girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
I'm here because to encourage the youth
to go out there and make their films, go out there, write them scripts. We need script writers, we need actors, we need producers, we need it all.
I'm really rooting for all the students that took the time and effort and put a lot of hard work into producing their movies.
It's not a win-win, everyone wins, you know, in this showcasing. So I'm just really happy and honored to be here and just to see what our students did. I've seen a little glimpse of 2 little short films, but I'm dying to see more films.
These student films are unbelievable. There's a couple of them that I get jealous. I'm like, dang it, how can this kid be better than me when he's only in high school, you know? But I mean, there are some upcoming superstars in this festival.
The film festival was a huge success, and we'd like to congratulate Lawndale High School students selected in the Best Commercial category. And following on the heels of the film festival was the Hawthorne High Theater Department's first stage production, Chicago. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to watch history in the making.
The students do everything from building the set to designing the show to choreography to costumes to lighting to hair, everything. I make sure that it's a very collaborative effort, that everyone's involved with making a really good show.
That's what I'm here for.
It's been so great working with everyone here. We have, I think, about 80% of our cast, it's their first show. And the people that have done shows before, myself and the other 2 leads, we're just like in awe of like how wonderful these other performers are doing. Like Mama, it's her first show and she's like blowing it out of the park.
I'm excited for today. We had our first show, which is like the rough run through, so now we're ready and to fix all the mistakes that we made yesterday.
Nobody walks out on me.
What, sweetheart?
Don't you sweetheart me, you son of a...
I just, thank everyone supporting me and supporting the students of Hawthorne. It's fantastic that everyone's come out to see it, and I hope everyone enjoys the show.
If you'd like to find out more about the Centinela Valley Center for the Arts, you can call the Centinela Valley Union High School District Office at area code 310-263-3200. And speaking of art projects, the City of Lawndale is sponsoring a public art project where community members were able to express their artistic talents, creating beautiful hand-painted tiles, and Lawndale Living is following this story with this report.
This is a 6-inch by 6-inch ceramic tile. It is the first tile for a new project called Mosaic of Lawndale, Past, Present, and Future. This is a Kids for Peace project, and my first Kids for Peace project for the City of Lawndale was a temporary construction fence for the library. This piece is a public art, community arts mural on ceramic tiles for the entire community, created by myself and the community, and it will be going on the Lawndale Community and Senior Center, and it should be up for a long time for everyone to see.
My daughter really enjoys painting on tiles, so we thought it was something fun to do. And then later the kids get to go and see their artwork when it goes up and try and hunt for it and see it where it was placed.
For the first time that I'm doing it, I like it. I think as art it's, it helps you create the inner side of you that you can't find.
I like to make the drawings and I like to paint. I'm painting some tiles so I can finish this building.
I'm painting a tile that I understand is going to go on the new building over there someplace. I'm enjoying myself. I'm painting it's supposed to be a park scene.
What the city of Lawndale is doing for the kids, of different race, different faith, different countries, and different ages, it's so beautiful, and they are all interested, When we started, there were very few people, but now everything's, the whole class is full,
I was looking for an after-school program for my son, and what else is best than to have art and for free? So, you know, and it's better than the kids just running around everywhere going crazy. So I bring them over here, and I liked it, and it's nice. It's a nice time to, you know, to paint and spend time with your kids, one-on-one.
My brothers and my sisters, so wonderful to be alive. It's so wonderful to be with my brothers and my sisters. And the music is more to make them feel more loose, and the message is about peace, love, and love one another. That's what the message of the music is.
The idea is to take the creative process and intergroup cooperation, which is a way of bringing people together, to unite people, and to promote peace and harmony, and to therefore transform society.
Everybody has something to offer, whether they live in Lawndale or if they're from the outskirts. And like I said, we practically are community members because we live less than a mile away.
A few months ago, Gail, my very dear and very old friend, asked me if I would like to come to Lawndale and give a presentation tonight about the city of Lawndale. Everyone can be involved in it, and if it's public art, it's free. And I agree with Gail when she says that public art is important because it is free and everyone can participate, and art should be something that everyone can participate in.
Art is a reflection of our society. It is the one thing that's left when anthropologists come back to look at a society.
We will be covering this wonderful art project as it is placed on exhibit and it moves to its permanent home. This past Father's Day weekend, the Lawndale Christian Church held its first annual Rods and Customs Car Show. The show featured some amazing local vintage vehicles, hot rods, and custom cars and bikes, and Lawndale Living was there to check out this awesome display of vehicular virtuosity.
This is our first annual Father's Day weekend Rod and Custom Barbecue. We're being hosted here today at Lawndale Christian Church, and the show is being presented by the Cross Members Hot Rod Fellowship. We've got some awesome feedback from the community, due in part to the help of the City of Lawndale, Mayor Hoffman, Councilman Jim Osborne, the rest of the City Council, Public Works, and all the guys at City Hall have really been going out of their way to help us make this thing come true.
Oh, it's a great event. I'm enjoying all the cars. A lot of different types of cars here, and having a lot of fun, What can you tell us about your car? Well, it's a nostalgia nitro funny car. It's a 77 Corvette model. It's got a Keith Black aluminum Hemi engine in it, and a Lenco 2-speed transmission. It runs nitromethane, and about 82% is what we put in it. And, it runs low sixes, just over 200 miles an hour. So.
Oh, this is a great thing. First one here at the Lawndale Christian Church. Hopefully it becomes an annual event, and really seems to be enjoyed by a lot of people here today. Great weather, so it all worked out perfect. This old Plymouth has been in Lawndale practically since it was new. It was my grandparents'. It's a 51 Plymouth Cranbrook. It's got a flathead 6-cylinder engine. It's a 3-speed manual transmission. You shift it up on the column. Yeah, I had it painted back to original colors. These are two-tones. Cream top, and it's called Mexico Red on the body. And had the chrome redone, the stainless, and the interior, and new tires. It's not completely done yet. It's probably about 95% done.
We just hope to see you all next year here at Lawndale Christian Church.
And last but not least, the city sponsored its annual Health and Safety Fiesta featuring the Pet Fair. The annual event features health screenings and lots of great information to help residents maintain good health. But the stars of the festival are the amazing pets and some of the great pet services being offered. Our Lawndale Living camera crew was there to bring it back home.
The Health and Safety Fiesta, featuring the Pet Fair as the title of the event, has two components. It's the petting zoo portion, the pet fair portion, which people can come and get their dogs, get a dog license at low cost, get their shots and take care of all that stuff. That's the first component. The second component is the health fair component. For example, today we have approximately 25 health vendors out here, anything from chiropractors to nonprofit groups promoting their material, most of the time at no cost. And then we also have approximately 5 food booths and then a number of booths from government agencies.
We're here today, this community event, to provide safety information to the citizens of Lawndale. It helps educate them in ways to help prevent themselves becoming victims of crimes and to look out for other citizens and assist others in preventing crime.
We have approximately 25 health vendors out here, anything from chiropractors to nonprofit groups promoting their material.
We come here every year to renew our licenses for our dogs.
If you'd like to find out more about the Health and Safety Fiesta, you can call the Municipal Services Department at area code 310-973-3220. And now it's time to take a look at some of the great events and programs coming your way with the Lawndale Living Community Calendar. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of Lawndale Living. If you'd like to find out more about any of the programs you've seen on the show today, give us a call at area code 310-973-3200 or go to the city's website at www.lawndalecity.org. And if you have an idea for an upcoming episode of Lawndale Living, or if you have any questions, you can give Lawndale Community Television a call at area code 310-973-3259 or visit us on the web at www.lawndalecity.org. I'm your host, Anita Callett-Barry. We'll see you next time.